Nerd Z, is you ready?
I'm ready.
Del Pesh, is you ready?
Ready, yeah. You gotta be ready.
All right. In a world where if we child back we could be. You see, I have the vocal.
No.
I got the vocals. I got the vocals. Somewhere in the club X.
Oh, he needs some milk.
As long as you... They might even sing the rest of the chorus, but this is the vent. I'm your host, Jay Hundeville. We got the Nerd Z here.
Hey.
We got Del Pesh here.
In the flesh. Good night to everyone listening. Wearing shades in the basement. I forgot my special do-rag. So,
Hey, right?
for next time.
And hey, we are back in one location. We haven't seen each other since COVID.
19?
COVID.
2020 February. That's right.
I think, yeah.
Right after Star Status interview. Like right after.
Shout out Star Status. She has that track Patience out right now. It's on Spotify and all that stuff. It's a big tune, you know. Should I sing a little?
I mean,
You know, if Jeremiah can do it, I can.
You know what? You're not wrong about that.
You know, Rock?
You're not wrong about like that
I don't-
exposed. It just.
I think I have vocals. Hold on, let's do this. She was a better singer than me though. Yeah, yo, I can't sing. Wait, you're really testing my patience, baby. I'm gonna stop right there. I really like my larynx hurts. Like I can't sing. I can't sing. We need lemon and honey, yo. But we're back together. Back in the basement of an unknown location. It's been a while. It's been a while. A lot of things have been happening in this world. One thing that's, I guess, on the positive side in the city, gas prices is going down.
Oh, finally.
I mean, so they say.
Hmm.
I mean,
they went down 13 cents. Yeah.
Yo, it was like two.
See, wait, you said the number 13 cents, right?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that what we paid for our taxes?
Mm.
And didn't they remove
The carbon? Is it
the
carbon?
No, they can remove the gas tax, which is also 13%.
Oh, you're on.
Is it the gas tax or is that the carbon? Isn't carbon's tax?
I mean, it kind of did go down. If that
I
is
just
the
heard gas
case,
tax.
and it's like $2. That's like what, 26 cents right
For
there.
those listening out there, we paid 13% rip off. But see, you said 13 cents. It went down, right?
It went down. Actually, significantly more. About 26 cents.
They're playing our minds, guys.
You're right.
Listen, I don't mind that the
Playing
gas.
our minds.
I don't mind that the gas is kind of down right now. It was a good time when I seen it. I went straight to the gas station when I looked and I said
What's the lowest you've seen?
176.
Really?
Oh,
I saw it lower. 168.
Ah!
Oh.
Yeah. It was at a Pioneer.
Oh yeah, I don't really trust the Pioneers. So
Honestly, I don't trust Shell. Thank you.
You don't trust Shell? Oh,
No.
I feel like Shell it buns quick, but apparently they say it's good. It cleans your.
But
It burns quick, but it's good.
Apparently
I
it
will stay
cleans
with
your.
a Petro Canada all day.
It cleans your fuel injectors. Apparently the Shell one, but the Petro, I stick with Petro because
Me
I get the
too.
3 cents off of the RBC.
They offer more. And then on top of it, it just doesn't seem like I'm being ripped off. I paid $40 at Shell, and it didn't even go. It only went to like quarter of my tank. Paid $20. Yeah, $20 at Petro. How did that make half? Very confused.
And it stretches. The petrol gas stretches.
Mhm.
It might not be good for my car, but it stretches, which is amazing. It stretches. Shell is like they're pumping. It's like water sometimes.
Yeah.
I do it sometimes. It'd be like, oh, I'm gonna just clean my engine when I can afford it or whatever. Or when they have like the air miles, when it's like 3 cents off when you have air miles. Sure, But
Wait, they don't do that anymore. Air miles?
no, they do it.
They
They do
do.
it.
Still do?
Selective places, and
Yeah.
it also says that you have to like apply for it.
Oh,
I was
Yeah.
collecting air miles and I didn't even.
If
I
it's
didn't
not through your
even.
bank, then you gotta apply. And it's like a whole step to apply for it.
Yeah, I had to link for petrol. I had to link my card to my bank card. So now every time I use it, the 3 cents. And plus, you know how much times I'm driving the petrol? I'm going to the gas station at petrol, and then I look at my thing. I'm like, I have enough for a car wash. Let me just.
I mean, that can come in handy.
Yeah.
But
SO suspect to me.
yeah, I was thinking of it.
SO's kind of suspect to me.
Circle K.
I don't know. The only reason that if I was to go to SO is because the Tim Hortons are like connected to it.
That's really That's really
Because the drive-thru's right there, and you just go get your coffee or whatever. But
Are they the only one that's like branched off like that? They got.
I think Petros had like AMWs, but not drive-through AMWs. You have to go in, and that's even annoying. Pumping gas and burgers. Like they have the food there.
Listen, Toronto and the GTA is very ghetto when it comes to gas stations. Pumping your gas? What is that when you go outside of it? They do pumping your gas. Self-serve does not exist.
That's
Some places still have self-serve.
depends where you go. Yeah, I know in the States, like
I heard New Jersey, it's like you can't pump your own gas.
Yeah.
you just in the car, just like
Yep. Until it's done.
until it's done.
I remember I got scared. I was in Niagara one time, and I didn't know it was a self-serve. So I was about to pump the gas. I was about to go take out my card and all that stuff, and that man just pulled up at the side of my window. I'm like, like I was like, He's like, oh, I'm sorry, this is self-serve. This is not this. I will pump your gas. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
I just gave him the money and whatever. I remember that frightened me.
That's not even more get away. Wait. So you're in the car, and before you open, someone's just
there.
At your window, yeah.
window.
Yeah.
I'm not used to that because I'm always just going out to pump my gas.
Yeah. Right? We live in a ghetto, man.
You know who I hate at the gas stations? And I don't know if it's their fault, but I'm just going to say it's your fault. You lottery ticket buyers.
Oh.
Stop holding up the line.
Oh.
Y'all hold up the line, bro. Rush hour time in the gas station. You want check your tickets, replay your tickets, go on next 2 tickets.
That's the only time they're gonna do it.
You catch a winner, gone yo. Now you want to go through the scratch offs. Like, bro,
And actually go through the
the scratch off. Man, I have to pull out the whole scratch off tray
He has to feel it.
and pick and choose. And it's like,
Yes.
I'm like, sir, you're not gonna win.
You're not like.
Barely people win.
Come on, everyone knows they do have to catch time droppers. Come on.
Time.
Like, nah, yo, I used to be cheese. I'm ready to pump the gas, and you know, I go in and I'm just wait. Like that's why I use my card at the actual gas station. In the gas station pump, they have that. But sometimes if it doesn't work and it says please pay inside, and it's just that man, just yo. And I do believe if I feel when it comes to that type of situation, I feel like the lottery makes enough money to hire certified lottery dealers in the gas station.
Yeah, like have their own line.
Have their own place where you can get your lottery tickets only at the gas station.
Like an express line.
Yeah, we need the express line.
Dang.
Like a campaign for
Like you already have the ticket checker. Yeah, you already have the ticket checker. Just get a designated lottery person.
Wait, I one step it. Put a machine thing
To do it.
I mean,
they kind of already do have
Yeah.
a machine.
Just a
But they
ticket
need
checker.
somebody. Yeah, they need a ticket checker. Somebody to actually have all of them on display.
but like more sophisticated, like on some like you go in this machine line only.
Mm-hmm. Selecting it.
I think they're asking for too much though.
Ooh, here we are, just making ideas for people.
We're asking too much, and then they do it, and
10%
then we are
over,
making
please.
no money off of this. Oh, no money.
What do you mean? Of course they'd make so much money. So what?
No, we're not making it. We're not gonna. Sometimes I thought about that. I'm just doing my own lottery. Because if you really think about it, if you get a lottery, say like the winner wins $1 million, right? You'll probably make $1 million after like 2, 3, 4 losses.
Like
If you can prove that it was 1 out of 5, or that like the odds were there and nobody won each time, you're basically collecting money.
I mean, what if they're kind of doing that
I mean, maybe we just blew their cover.
I
mean,
kind of just like, yeah, just have them. We'll give out the prize sometimes. You know.
There's a reason. I don't know if they pull out the wheel. You know the wheel with all the balls in it?
Yeah.
And then they like pick out each one. You know how like, remember back in, I don't know if they still do it. You remember like, it'll be like commercial break and they'll have like the states will have the lottery where it's like the thing will pop and then one number. Dude, this number.
I was fascinated with that growing up. Like, what? I was fascinated. I was like, yo, okay, 13, okay, let's go.
Let's go, 42.
42, okay, let's go. Yeah, and it
it's even funnier when it's bingo. Yeah.
Yo, where's
I
bingo?
used to kill it.
Yo,
when I was in,
I feel like I need to go back to a bingo place. I feel like I want to go, but I'm not a gambler.
I was a
But
bingo kid, man.
I remember school bingo, we would be going nuts for them sour keys or big erasers. It's like B13. Bingo!
Especially if you had 4 cards in front of you. You see the person with the marker just dabbing everywhere. Like
Dabbing everywhere.
I wasn't that extreme. No. They only gave us like one.
They had one. I want to go to the actual bingo one where they, yo, that is crazy. You see those ones when the people, the hall, when they have like 12 cards, dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. That's all they do all day. Dum 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 dum. Numbers. All day. What's it?
If you can win
Shout Delta Bingo.
like a nice kitchen appliance or like a nice what piece of furniture. I mean, I can see them having a 12 square, like a 12 card. Like, yo,
some people, yeah, I know some
give me
people.
a TV, 4K.
I know some people be going late night bingo. They come back with the bingo thing, the bingo marker. I'm like, yo, you just came back from bingo.
Like
I gamble, you come gamble.
but can they afford it now, especially with these gas prices?
Yo,
interest rate.
some people when it comes to gambling, they'll walk to the bingo spot
The-
just to save the gas money. It's because I'm gonna use this gas money to flip it at the bingo spot.
Wait, so okay, recap.
Yeah.
When you were in Vegas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Despite everything happening in this world right now, was it still packed?
It was still packed.
Wow.
See, that's
Wow.
It didn't even look like COVID in there. Like, you'll see 1, 2 people with a mask, but like
everyone's raw face out here.
everybody's raw face, puffing their cigars inside and outside. Gambling is still going in. Like, I don't see that much people wiping down the machines, but that could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Ouch.
That could be wrong. They probably have some next expensive thing that just sterilizes the
like
machine.
a mist, yeah.
Not the mist.
They did have a
I
mist.
think someone would invent that though.
They do have a mist and
Oh,
the strip where I was walking. Not there's like a little strip. Not the strip club.
Oh, okay.
Strip like this area. I don't know what it's called, but it's like this area in between like Vegas Caesars and Caesars Forum. It's like an area where Gordon Ramsay burger in and out, all these places in there, and they have these sticks that shoot out this mist. I think it's like I think it's mist, but it like keeps you cool, or it could be like a chemtrail, but I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I know allegedly, or just COVID. But
or COVID.
I don't know, but I see it spraying. I pass it and I'm like, I'm trying to see if I feel something, because sometimes I do feel like a cool draft,
Right.
but I don't know if it's from that or like something else. But yeah, the gambling man, they probably had like COVID slot machines with the mask and Pfizer and like these people were making money off of everything.
That's in Vegas.
There was even like a slot machines for like movies like Crazy Rich Asians and like Game of Thrones slot machines, like anything you could think of, and you could put it in a slot machine. They could put it in a slot machine.
when you pull that lever, like it's hypnotizing. You see it go.
Yeah, and that's the worst way. Like, it's just multiple ways you're losing your money. Because you look at it, because some slots is just you know, for us it's like you're thinking it's just like straight slots.
Yeah.
3 of the 30. Now there's ones where it's like 9, like top, middle, and bottom.
That's too intense.
So you could do the top row, you could do the middle, and then there's zigzags and all that stuff, like zigzags. So if you get the top, like it's like a, what is it, 3x3 square. So it's like if you get the top right, bottom middle, and top left, that's money too. And I'm like, bro, this is how you guys get robbed. I seen a blackjack machine, right? The computerized blackjack machine. I know we're talking about like Vegas now, but the blackjack machine. I see man sitting at the table of the blackjack machine, digital, so it's not even a dealer.
Oh wow.
The dealer is on the computer.
Oh, like on some Star Trek, like face to.
Yeah, they're just there. They pull out the cards and like the cards like on the digital dash or whatever, right? So you can tap the thing to hit or hold or whatever. Bro,
Yeah, if I'm going there, I'd rather have like a
real person.
right? And this is why I look at. They show the recent dealer's hand. 21, 21, 20, 18, 19, 17. How do you win? How?
When they say the house always wins, they really mean that. Like,
The house always wins.
like, we'll let you hold something a little bit, but it's coming right back to us.
Yeah.
Literally.
And then some. Like,
You think if you won like $2 million, they're gonna let you leave that casino?
they're gonna do that. What's the Robert De Niro movie, Casino?
Yeah, the steak dinner and a room to stay in.
They're gonna like.
They're gonna say the machine broke. I'm like, how's the machine broke? They didn't give me my money back.
And they're gonna what do they have? Pit bosses. When you see the pit bosses come in. And it's
Hey,
like,
sir, how's it
you
going?
one of these.
Oh, the knuckle cracks.
And then there's like, you want to get up with the money and like, no, hand on shoulder, just like, no, keep playing.
Oh wow.
Make you give that.
Money right
you're
back.
not 2.1. No,
You're counting cards. Something's off here.
That's crazy.
That's like, yo, okay. So what happened in the movie scene? Like, the guy was winning, obviously, right? In blackjack, right? 21. And then.
Oh yes. Oh, yeah.
And then the guy's like, boom, we won the hand. Shuffle the deck. Okay. Shuffle the deck. Burn the deck. They're like, hey, you can't be doing that. Hey, eyes on the table. Holds, kind of lose it a little bit. Shuffle the deck. No, but they do that though, because people do. They eventually count cards.
Yeah.
So
You're doing the stats.
Robert De Niro kept going like, yo, cut the deck. Shuffle the deck. So, and then eventually the guy just lost everything. And they kicked him out.
No. no.
You make all that money just to lose it?
Listen, I've seen what was it that I swear there was a show back in the day that showed like how casinos would like get caught. Like I remember they did a roulette table and the guy stacked like his chips on a roulette table.
Yeah.
And then one of his friends was like, "Oh, I'm gonna bless your chips." So he'll take the mug and then tap it on top of the chips.
Oh.
One of the chips got stuck. So he took off like $100 because the chip was under the mug.
That's clever.
I've seen some crazy things, but me, I don't gamble.
If they find out you did that, they will pull you into that room and beat your pelvis off.
Listen, yo, I was just like, I've seen people, and that's the worst thing, the digital thing. It's 21, 20, 19, 18, and people still sat at that table.
Maybe they're really trying to compete with the machine.
Just a chance. And I'm just like, no!
Wait,
you're losing.
Environment-wise, you notice, I heard this theory before. When you go deeper into the casino, you stop seeing windows.
Yeah.
And they keep...
No, for real. You don't see
can
any
lose
windows.
track of time, yeah.
There's no windows. Like, that's how at one point...
That's where you can go in there and then leave, and be in there and it's daytime and leave at night.
Yeah.
And not be so disoriented.
Bro, you remember when I was on the phone with you guys and I came in the Zoom?
Yeah.
I got lost in that casino at that time.
Oh, like you were
when I saw the light, I saw and then I saw the light, and that's when I was like, oh, here I am. Remember, I was walking around. I'm like, yo, I just came here, but like I made a turn. I think it was as easy as just moving and going to another table, going around the table, and it just took me somewhere else.
That's creepy. Like the deeper you go, you're just like, wait, what?
Like there's a high rollers room, but it's hidden. I found it, and you go in there, it's quiet, like quiet, like eerie, like no, like bad man quiet. Like you go in there, all you hear is the dealer moving the cards. Cards you're hearing, or the chips. You're just hearing certain things.
It's just creepy.
It's quiet. You see, man, the sunglasses watching. You walk in there looking at you like, you're not here to play. And you don't know who those guys are. Like they could be a gang. They can be some real investors. It's tough because you'll see people like just sit there and just lose it all. Like literally, like you see it in their face. And like, this guy just probably gave away his whole house.
That's the thing.
With a poker face on.
And now they're, I think
losing
they're
the house,
right,
and the kids,
everything, house, kids, life insurance.
Yeah. With a
poker
poker face.
In like 5 minutes, and they're sitting there at the table.
No sweat.
Like sitting, like even in the morning, man, they're sitting there, hand on head, knee, like elbow on the table, just like, damn, yo. Damn, yo. How? I just said I was going for a walk.
How did I end up here?
Like now I'm end up here in the hole.
Ew. The real hole.
And that's the thing. But yeah, like, yeah. You lottery people that hold up the line at gas stations, you need to stop.
You just hurry up and just
hurry up. When you see like 4 or 5 people in the line, just get off the line. Say
Really. Don't even bother.
Like, yo, I come to shop like in a timely manner. Come on, G, I'm asking for a timely manner.
Like, what?
I mean, where else would they go? Walmart?
Yes, Walmart has a designated lottery thing.
They do?
Yeah,
they have that desk with all the lottery things.
I don't know if the energy of Walmart, but I dash. No.
You go in and out?
I tunnel vision. I just get what I need. I just run out of.
I hate.
Run out of Walmart now.
Y'all notice Walmart doesn't have plastic bags no more?
They don't have plastic bags. They don't have many things.
They're just like, yeah, we're not plastic bagging.
I was cheesed.
Yeah.
You know how much times I go in there? I have bare reusable bags at home because I buy one every time I go in there.
They're not cheap either.
Like 120, 125.
120?
Is it 120 or 75? The reusable plastic one, tough.
The tough thing.
You know how much one I have at home? Because I said I'm going to make a stop at Walmart and not think of it. Sometimes I have them in the car and I'm like, man, I'm still going to buy one. Because I don't want to go back out. You know what I mean? They had, at one point, they had the paper bag and that was 17 cents. I'm like, this is a travesty. I'm like, 17 cents for a paper bag. This is Sobeys?
Yeah. I said, it's the Sobeys.
It probably was Sobeys. No, I was saying, like, can that thing even expire?
What?
That tough up bag.
No, it looks durable still. I think it's durable.
Like, does it biodegrade? Like, or is it gonna chill for a million years?
It looks like
Was it already made out of plastic?
I think it's probably already made out of plastic buckle.
Yeah, that's probably why.
They said, you know what, but they're probably just like, hey man, we have a bunch of plastic that we need to make into bags. Just let them get the reusables. They don't even care anymore.
Like, I see people have like a bunch of like small object and like, yo, we don't have bags, and I'm just like, all right, and they scoop it up and just hold it like, oh, it fell on the floor, oh, my stuff on the floor, oh, no bag.
And that's the worst. That was the worst one time they did that. Oh, yeah, no, we just have no bags in here, so you're just gonna have to use a reusable. And I'm just like, okay.
So they're really phasing out plastic.
They're phasing out plastic. I mean, it's, you know, sometimes they say it's for like health reasons, but not, I mean, for what is it, going green?
So they say.
But you know, a lot of people just, you know.
Oh man, This is redefining BYOB.
Yo, like really, like, yo, like,
Bring your own bags, and even like these paper straws. I get mad when I get one.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they were forced to get the forks and knives are going
gosh.
The wooden fork, you're just like, yo, this can't even poke. This like what?
You know what? At the same time, this kind of makes you more alarmed because everything that they're pulling back, it's like, how much are we damaging?
That's a good question.
Like, how far in the damage are we
like
in?
for them to, it was like
to implement it all like that.
It was like a snap of the finger. Like it was just like, yeah, we're doing this, and it was like, what happened? They probably cranked some numbers, and they're just like, oh.
Jeez, right?
Or they probably cranked some other numbers, and they're like, because it's like we don't have to no plastic, paper straws. That's not a bad idea.
That's not a bad idea. Just use wood.
I think Burger King, well, allegedly, obviously, I think Burger King is the only place I've been so far that still has the plastic straw.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was shocked when McDonald's had the plastic straw.
Yeah.
I this plastic straw on dollar drink days, and the straw, like, when that folds, it's game over.
Mm-hmm. not even. You can't even finish to the bottom of the drink.
Did they even do dollar drink this year?
They did.
They
did. Are.
They're still doing it.
They're still doing it.
But one of those
if you don't
things,
go to
have to have
McDonald's,
the app. So one, you have to have the app, and then the other thing is
I never
depending on
tried
the
it.
size. Sometimes, some days they try. Some locations will try you about, if you want a large, you have to pay 50 cents more. Like,
I beg your pardon.
$1. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Some places they try it. So, yeah, it depends on where you're at.
I don't go to McDonald's as much as I used to.
Yeah, same with the ice cream. The ice cream is $2 for the cone.
What?
Yes.
I did not know that. I don't know that.
$2 for a cone. $1.89 to be exact.
I remember it was $1. I think Burger King is still $1.
See, but every time I pass by Burger King, I'm like, do I really want to eat that?
Just a Whopper, man.
No, you know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
I had a chicken. First of all, why can you get 2 chicken sandwiches for under $7?
And those chicken sandwiches, let's talk about it. Them chicken sandwiches are salt.
It's like Portuguese chicken salt.
No, I'm not saying.
No, that's what I said.
Bro,
recently, that was
them original chicken sandwiches are salt. Like salt. No, they need to fix that.
I had one where it felt like they bought it from
They bought the pre-packaged frozen chicken.
The $10 bag.
No. Okay, I'll go another level. It's like they got it from the same supplier. I swear.
Wow.
Cause I ate it. I'm just like this.
I know this. I know this.
Yeah,
I know this.
Like, yo,
this is bringing me back.
What is this?
Yo, I don't do that anymore. That original chicken, you yum that, and you need a drink same time because it's salt.
It's gross. Gross amount of salt.
So yeah, like paper straws, bun that. And then like my some people I know, they have the metal straws, and I'm like, man, that's just too much work.
Metal's okay.
It's too much work though.
I know that
just gonna be rolling around with a metal straw. I see someone with a collapsible one, I'm like a baton, and I'm like, but why?
A baton metal straw.
A baton metal straw. It's on a keychain.
On a key.
So they screw it off, and then they stab it into the drink.
I just feel like that's a whole bunch of dentist appointments. Like,
but it's unnecessary.
Clink, 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 clink.
It's just unnecessary, though. You know what I mean? We don't need to live like this.
Wow.
We don't need to live like this anymore. This is preposterous. Like, and that's the thing. Sometimes I'm more concerned about people's Sometimes I wonder what is the real intent? Tell us the truth. Is it going green, or you found out it's cheaper to do a plastic straw than what's the plastic straw company? I want to know how much they're making.
Who's actually making it? Yeah.
Who's cutting the cost?
That is actually a good question. Who is the top generating
plastic
straw,
paper straw, or whatever?
And that too. I wonder if it's the same company too.
What is it? Probably Dixie. Dixie cups. Dixie. They probably made beer money on the red cups, and straws and plate.
But these straws at
That's-
McDonald's, it's as if it's actual paper. That's the thing.
It
like there's
dissolves.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
That is
there's
gross.
no, not even a film in between, just to be like, oh, we're gonna make this water repellent, or like, no.
I
that
used to
stuff-
get mad with Timmy. Yo, the
No
Timmy
shake.
straw used to cheese me, bro. I've done the ice calf, and then you try to stir the whipped cream, and
Yeah, and it's just
it's
bending.
just a bend up. You're like, yo, what is?
Yo.
I didn't even want
Enjoy
this.
this no more.
Dude, this is mere whipped cream in the bottom. You can't even touch. You're like, what is this? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I mean, this is a waste.
Yeah, that's funny.
Why? Like,
Wild.
but hey, this is the world we're going on when they're saying they're going green and all that nonsense. But speaking of McDonald's, there's a video that went viral of this individual, and he bought McDonald's for his children, his child. I guess the mother had multiple kids, and she decided to go on camera to expose him, to say, hey, if you're bringing food for my one child, you got to bring food for all of them. You can't be coming to the house bringing food for all the children.
No,
For one.
we had a number earlier. You said how many kids she has?
I think it was it 8? I'm not too sure, but
8?
I don't think the number matters. I think it's just a fact.
Wait, what do you mean the number doesn't matter?
I don't think the number matters. Like, I don't think the number matters.
8 pick me?
So
I think it's the principle she was more
I
about.
shouldn't actually use the word pick
I
me.
understand the principle, but like, so we're asking him to take care of children that are not his.
Because I don't think they live together.
So okay, so this is the thing:
So,
is he her partner? Because then, if that's the case,
Nah, baby mama.
makes sense. But
he skeeted and skedaddled.
yeah, like
I mean, he's a visitor sometimes. But
I don't
and
know.
skeeted and
That's a very
skedaddled.
interesting. There's a line for that, because if you were to go to court, and even if a kid's not yours, you still have to be responsible for the kid.
If you live in the house, though.
Yeah.
And this is the thing. This is how I seen it. I seen it as, I get what she's saying, because I think it probably would cause conflict to the kids, because they're going to see, can you imagine just be one kid eating fries and burger toy and all that, and all the kids that are there not having any, just watching? It's tough. I would have said, hey, if I had a baby mother like that and whatever, I'm taking my kid and I'm going to McDonald's.
Wherever, yeah. And
Just to
treating them.
solve the trouble. You know what I mean? If I bring that there, my kid might get jumped. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just don't know, right? Or is this a mental thing? Because it's like, you know, kids would be like, man, where's my dad to bring me stuff? That's and it's an honest question.
Yeah.
But I think that caused conflict.
Then she slapped the food up. She slapped all the food out of her head. Slap. Food hit the ground.
Wait, what? That's what she said?
In the video.
She slapped
Hot
the food?
Hot box the food.
She said she had the Scarborough lingo, which was told to me a long time ago. If I can't eat, nobody can eat.
Wow. The selfishness.
You're gonna put that on Scarborough?
The selfishness.
I mean,
Okay, I'll put that on.
Don't put it on anywhere else.
Put on Noriega.
It sounds about right, but I'm joking. But don't. But
I'll say Noriega the rapper. He's the first one who said that. If I can't eat, no one can eat.
I did that with an art project when I was a kid. I did in middle school. This guy tried to kick me out of an art project that I helped, and I got the idea. I just mush up the whole paper, popsicle sticks. I said, "Yo, you want to kick me out?" I crushed it all. And then, yeah, the teacher was like, teacher sent me to the office, and then that principal, I think she was low-key racist. She didn't even hear anything I had to say.
Oh,
She didn't hear nothing. And then she's like, yeah, we're sending him home.
just off the boom.
Off the cuff. And I'm like, what? And then people in the office was like, what? And then she went back, spoke to me about what happened, because that teacher said, oh, I threw a doll, someone's doll that they made. And I'm like, no, this is what happened. And then I guess, I don't know, I got back into class. I came back into class. You ever like, when the teacher thought they won, and then you came back in the class, like the principal was like, it's like Stone Cold Steve Austin theme song kicking, just come, yeah, I'm back in this. I'm back in the ring. I'm back here. What up? She's like, oh, I thought she was gonna send you home. I was like, nope, that ain't happening. That happened. Nah. But where was I going? Oh, we smack the food out.
Crazy. That's rough. That's a very, very intense question right there.
Cause you know what I think about? I think about like we've obviously probably heard of situations where it's like when the step parent like literally, I don't know what power they have over the real parent, but they have some type of power where they can neglect the child. Like the step parent has power over usually over the guy.
Yeah.
That woman neglects the child that's not hers. And probably not feed them or not do certain things.
Yeah, that's what.
But it happens.
It happens though, yeah, it happens.
Same thing with dad. Well, not really with the dad sometimes, because sometimes if they move a certain way, dad hit me, and next dad on dad fights happen. But like I've heard situations where, stepdad, stepmom treat the child that's not theirs a certain way.
Right.
Like it's kind of like they're jealous of the child or something's wrong with them. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna let you ruin the family I'm trying to make with your parent. Like
so that's an internal problem though.
It's weird, but but it happens.
But it's an internal problem.
Yeah, it does happen. But like
you're not mine, so therefore why should I care for you?
And it's like, tough.
What if that's part of nature though?
Because you're not mine. Well, I mean, technically it is.
I mean, like,
it is actually, because there are birds that act that way. When they know that this child, even the mothers will kick the baby out, like from egg, throw them out. Or like
we are not animals, guys.
I mean, we are, but
I mean, yeah, but no, we're mammals.
Which is an animal. But
no.
Yeah, like there's a bird. There's a bird that would lay its own babies in another bird's nest.
Is it cockatoo? Or
I can't remember.
Is it cuckoo?
But they will take the time
yes.
to just sit there and have the other bird take care of their babies. And then the bird will come kick the bird that took care of their babies out of the nest, and then will kill all their babies and take over the whole house. That's what they do. But
that's kind of like, never mind. I was gonna go somewhere, but I'm gonna behave. But the harsh reality is, like when it comes to that, it's a tough situation. I think that dynamic, that situation would be different if he lived there. If he lived there,
I think it's just out of pocket the fact that she's like hotbox the food. What are you doing? That is the first part. She's wrong right there. She's wrong. Why are you doing that? This guy is coming and paying his money to go and support your child as well. You're out here just being disrespectful about how my kid's not gonna eat because all these kids can't.
It's like, what happened to all those kids' daddies? Where'd they?
And skedaddled.
That's not fair. All 8 or 9.
They skeeted and skedaddled, man.
Like,
it's all about accountability in all those type of situations. I think it's like we're it's different if like he like lived there and you living in the house eating all the fruit snacks, all that stuff, and then you want to take care of one child.
That's a little wild.
Some people do that though too.
No, and it's true. But that's the thing. It's tough. It's a very tough situation. It's a very tough situation.
I have seen it.
But like, I don't know how it works. I know some people that live in that situation and they figured it out and it works well. I wish I asked, but it worked well, and I guess it just comes to, I don't know if it's maturity or just the access.
Maturity,
both.
For sure,
because like if you don't have it, you don't have it.
Yeah, you can't give it.
Like some people, sometimes we went through our things as adults. Well, as kids. Do you have McDonald's money? And just that alone says a lot, because even if they say we took things like that for granted, because we'll be like, can we go to McDonald's? And they said McDonald's money is basically me, my siblings, and parents, because everybody's having McDonald's. You know what I mean? And then it's got to a point that you're not eating Happy Meals no more.
That hit different. No, I wasn't a Happy okay. So growing up, I wasn't a Happy Meal kid really. I'd have like the McDonald's pizza. Yes, they showed pizza.
Yeah, that was back in the day. Yeah.
And then after that, I was just like, yo, here's a filet of fish. Here's a McChicken. And I didn't really get Happy
I was a what's it called, big extra person.
Big extra.
When they had it back in the day, the big extra. I guess I was a quarter pounder, or is this? I don't know. I think it just had tomato. That's what made it different. They don't know.
Big extra.
They don't know any of that.
Which is McDonald's stuff, the grilled chicken sandwich. They probably do. No, they don't. They don't got that anymore. Okay.
I don't
They're back to
remember.
basics, man.
Yeah, Big Mac.
Chickens.
I seen some. They had a grand Big Mac,
A grand Big
and I guess just a Big Mac with bacon.
Oh,
okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
But in my head, I'm still like,
Supposedly McDonald's doesn't do tomatoes.
I don't.
I know, trust me.
No, but I think she's going somewhere with it,
They don't
because
serve tomatoes.
I think they do now. But if it's like a BLT type thing, like breakfast,
Like a
like breakfast sandwich BLT, but
Mm.
or like a chicken sandwich with chicken BLT type thing. But like to just have a like
like 2 tomatoes on a sandwich.
Yeah, you're not seeing that. None of their sandwiches
not-
have tomatoes.
not really.
Really?
I may be
Yeah.
wrong too. I may be wrong,
None of
but
their stuff have tomato. That's
but,
the one distinct thing about McDonald's.
That's a pretty. Okay.
for me, I just wonder. Like I realized, what I realized when I had McDonald's like a while back, the ketchup is not the same as normal ketchup. There's sugar in the ketchup.
Oh yeah.
It's
There's something.
very
It's sweet.
It's very sweet. Yeah. I've had it in a long time.
And I read it, and it's not even like Heinz. It's like McDonald's ketchup.
Oh,
No,
put that on the market against Heinz. Ooh, who's
They
winning?
have their own.
That'd be a good battle.
They probably
We should
asked
do that
them-
ourselves.
Put it as a
They probably
versus.
asked them. Yeah, we like some of your spices, so just.
Right.
Yeah. We'll just great value your spices and just enhance it in our way.
Yo, great value. That's a sleeper company.
Mm-hmm.
They got some.
I even thought about like dipping sauce. For some reason, I think I just saw creamy garlic, pizza creamy garlic. Maybe because it was Canada Day, and I guess pizza's Canadian, I guess. I'm
It
assuming.
actually, yeah.
Yo, I don't know any other dipping sauce that is fire as pizza's creamy garlic.
That's what I'm saying. There's
Like,
nothing
for
like
some reason, the creamy garlic at pizza slaps. The pizza will be trash sometimes, but the garlic sauce they have to the T.
I used to buy it, and then when you need to put calories on it, and I looked at it, it said 300. I was like, nah, I can't do this anymore. I think it's 300.
Bro, I was
300
listen.
calories.
I was
That's why it tastes so good.
listen.
No, but that's probably why it tastes like
Listen
magical.
to me. Them calories were. I accepted all them calories. I tell you,
Like,
bro.
it shocked me. I was like, what?
I remember the first time I had dipping sauce. Yo, I had I would say, buy like 3. I would say like 3 dipping sauce, because I would make the orders.
Mhm.
Because my dad would go buy pizza, and I'd make the orders. I'd be like 4 or 3 dipping sauce. I was dipping celery sticks, carrots. I ate veggies because I had the dipping sauce, bro.
That's
I was different,
yo.
skinny, and didn't care. But yeah, yo,
So did anyone say anything in the comments about that whole situation?
it was a battle. It was a
Yeah,
battle
like,
all
like,
week.
Between the
Like,
genders or
All
like
week
just
between the genders and everybody. They were all like,
Genders,
So here-
responsibilities?
you shouldn't have those kids. Well, you better feed them all. These comments just showed the lifestyles of different people, right? And
Also,
That's wild.
it did.
mine
8, yeah, like 8 to 9 children, and you're kind of expecting a man who you did
Take
not.
out all 8.
Yeah, to take care of all 8 of them. That's wild.
What if the plot twist is all 8 were his?
I mean,
That'll
well
be-
then that's a different story.
Yeah.
That would be.
Why didn't you get everybody a burger?
No, I like this son. All y'all.
Yeah, like the favoritism. Like
I feel like there is a favoritism with siblings, though. Don't you? Like,
with parents, yeah. I mean, they don't want to admit to it, but
yeah, it's like, I love you all equally. I'm like,
yeah,
dude,
yeah. But
I
you
don't believe
already
you.
know.
It's
Michael
usually-
Jackson, Janet, and then the rest.
no, I'm not. yeah.
There's Jermaine, there's Reggie.
And this is how I feel. I don't know if it's like Caribbean. I don't know if it's like a Caribbean thing or just how the cards are dealt when you have children, multiple children. I feel like the youngest child get away with murder.
You're probably tired at that point.
Yeah, I feel like that's what it is. They get away with murder.
Usually, yeah, the youngest. Oh,
Sometimes I see certain things that I'm like, if that was me. Oh no. Oh
it depends.
no.
Like, it's like because you have Actually, that's too personal. No, not exposure. Not exposure, but like give people insight. But like, okay, let's say you're the first daughter, that's the oldest, and then there's a response like, oh, you're the first daughter. But then the first sons though, ooh, that's a whole nother like.
Yeah,
now like you're like.
Yeah, you're the next person in the house or type thing.
But then everyone after, like, whether you have like 2 other boys after 2 other girls, boy, girl.
Yeah, you alright. They'll raise you.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You get the. Yeah, go watch your siblings.
Like, take care, watch your siblings, but like,
Pick them up from school. Drop them off from school.
sometimes you get in a place
Feed
where it's,
them.
yeah, you get in a place where it's like, watch your siblings, but you can't raise your siblings. It's weird. Like, it's like magic, but if you have to be the disciplinary person, you can't do that sometimes. Sometimes you can, when parents are not around. But like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes
it's
just
like a babysitter.
yeah.
Babysitters are allowed to discipline, but then
When you say discipline,
as in go time out,
oh,
go
okay.
sit in the corner, think about your thoughts. That's still
Yo, I
discipline.
remember I got put to the corner. That just flared up my anxiety. That's like,
Not that discipline.
That's funny.
Ew.
Yeah, man. But
That's crazy.
in the world, I mean, I just hope they figured it out. I believe that
I hope
if
she bought the food that she knocked over back. That's what I hope.
Now, I don't mean to burst Noah's bubble, but there's rumors that it was a skit, quote unquote.
For who?
That's
Society?
now as a subject matter, it's good to discuss things like this.
It is.
yeah,
But I don't know, saying this rumors.
If that was a
skit.
real skit, yo, that's crazy.
it got people talking.
But it got people like, yeah.
If that's what they did exactly what they were supposed to do, I guess if that's what their plan was.
And then that still goes back to, so whose children are these?
Yeah, so whose children in the first place?
Like,
Keep telling y'all, dude, aim somewhere else. I should have a T-shirt that says anywhere but here.
Wow.
yeah, that's so good.
That is hilarious.
Oh, that's
Obviously,
funny.
if it were condoms, but look, I'm being real out there. You might use it like a 1-2 session, and then you know people have that blind trust. That blind trust, you look at a person, you be like, you know what?
Don't stop this.
Hope and
Nothing
pray.
happens.
Nothing happens.
Oh Lord.
That's what happened.
All right, now, I guess you want to get into some relationship questions.
Oh, the best part.
You guys are. What do you? Okay, let's see what we have here. Here's one. There's one I keep finding my. Let's just go with this one. There's one. I keep finding my sister in my bedroom watching my husband sleep. My mom is cheating with my dad, and I don't know what to do.
My mom is cheating with my dad.
cheating on my dad. Sorry,
Oh.
cheating on my
I
dad.
was
Sorry. My bad.
With
And
the-
sex addict girlfriend. You guys.
What are the watch you sleeping is a little.
Interesting.
Yeah, like, what are you watching?
There's some paranormal activity. Okay, I keep finding my sister in my bedroom watching my husband sleep. My 32-year-old sister, she's 30. Well, she's 32 and the sister's 30. Has been visiting a lot lately and spent time with me to talk about her issues with her husband. She visits around the time my husband takes his nap in the bedroom. She usually sits with me in the living room, but when I excuse myself to go in the kitchen and make her tea and coffee, I later find her in the bedroom standing where my husband's sleeping. This happened twice before. She just stands near him, and when I ask her, she told me she was looking for something. First time I believed her. Second time I was hesitant, but now that she did it for the third time, which was yesterday, I just stopped believing this was coincidental. I couldn't make sense of this even after I asked her. She insisted and was looking for a charger, etc., etc. She sat down with me, drank her coffee, and then left shortly after. Am I missing something? My husband is asleep at the time. Obviously, he has no idea what's going on. Oh, by the way, we've only been married for 5 months, so my husband is still not used to my family and vice versa. I appreciate some help to figure out what is this all about and how to deal with it. Oh, and it needs to be said that we're normally on great terms.
The sister or the husband?
I guess both. So,
when I first heard that, the first thing I thought of was that this friend was coming over and was probably watching her own husband in somebody else's house.
Lord have mercy.
That was the first thing that came to my mind. Whereas,
So
like, she comes over to talk about her husband, but then stands in your husband's room or your guy's room to watch this man sleep.
How dare you divorce me for my sister?
Hasn't even divorced.
Or they were together.
And they're together, yeah. And here you are, in the times that you're not supposed to be there, and in the times that she comes over.
So the sister is like the side thing. Oh!
Basically. And since they've recently
That's one theory. That's a good.
Ooh, hell is hot. Hell is hot. Boy.
Because why would you stand there and look at this person if you don't know them?
I'm thinking paranormal. You're a paranormal TV when the woman just got up on the bed and just stare. Can you imagine? I don't even know how to wake up like that and say, nah.
You know how fast I run out here? The day I come in here and I'm like, are you here? And on the bed here, like, she just wakes up and just, I'm out.
Listen,
out.
you might catch a hot box.
Oh,
Or I might just look at you like, why are you above me? Just staring.
Just stare, like.
And it just conveniently, she's doing that when he's sleeping.
Yeah.
And she's there when he's sleeping. So she knows his schedule.
That is
that's
weird.
Like a hunter, like, just like.
Yep. And she was, what she said? She said,
it should be out. No, so she be out, like.
But she
has no awareness of her.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is the thing. She has a husband. This sister has a husband.
But that's what I'm saying. She has a husband of her own.
Mm-hmm.
But yet.
Maybe they know each other and it's like, this, you were the best I ever had at one point.
Oh, it's like before the 5 months.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know. We just do not know. But it just sounds like utter chaos.
Because I was going to go, she's a mod girl.
And that could be it too. But
so that's I had history with this guy. I didn't tell she's the younger sister, right?
Mm-hmm.
She was like, I didn't tell the history of this guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's not your husband.
Mm-hmm.
Straight over him, just looking like,
How did you marry? Here you are in my sister's house. That's wild.
If that person, I don't know, if you can send advice,
an update or whatever.
You probably need to ask. Have you slept with this guy before?
Mm-hmm.
Here's another one. If you guys, it's up to you. If you guys are thinking, Girlfriend sleeping in the same bed as male friend during trip.
Mm-hmm.
How do you guys want to do this one?
Yeah, because I want to hear this.
I already know my answer. So my girlfriend of 3 months. Oh,
3
my
months.
girlfriend of 3 months is going on this upcoming trip with one of her close friends
Okay.
for 2 weeks in Brazil.
All right.
Before the trip, she came to me and asked whether it'd be okay for them to sleep in the same bed together to save money. I wasn't really worried about it until I heard more details. Specifically, he's a straight single man, and she used to have a crush on him in high school.
Oh.
That was 6 years ago.
Oh.
They were planning on going out and drinking. So we'll be going back to the room intoxicated. However, she did ask me whether I'll be comfortable with them staying in the same bed together, and I generally trust her and that their relationship is platonic now. I am unsure whether I should be comfortable with this situation, specifically whether if I should say if I'm okay with her sleeping in the same bed as the guy. I was hoping for advice on how I might address this situation.
Just say no.
Just start looking for a new thing.
The fact that you're questioning
3 months, Brazil,
the fact
tequila, and I'm sitting there. I'm not.
Wait,
it's just the fact that
it's only 3 months, and you trust her. I'm joking, but I'm sorry, I'm joking. But 3 months, and you're already going on trip and sharing bed to save money.
A trip he's not.
I mean, that is normal.
How much is it to get another
That is
room?
normal. They just said that they just came out of high school, so they're probably 24.
No, it says 22 here. 22.
Okay, so there you go, 22. So that's reasonable at that age where people are backpacking, sharing rooms, hostels, this, that.
But wait, they're going on a trip without the guy though. That's already like.
That's the same. They're going on a trip without the guy. You already talk about they're gonna drink together.
That was his little thing.
Well, no, wait. Does he say? Let me get back to
They're gonna drink.
They said they're also planning on going out and drinking.
Yeah, but he's the one who's uncomfortable with the whole thought of them drinking and coming back to the home and then sleeping.
Knowing
and
that the man has a crush and it's platonic.
Yeah.
I thought it was she had the crush, not him.
No, wait.
She had the crush.
Hold on. Okay.
She baited herself out.
Did she? Wait. No. She used to have a crush on. Oh.
She's the one who had the crush on him. Nothing said about the other guy saying that he has a crush on her.
So basically, yeah, and drinking involved and proximity, yeah. That's
sounds like she's trying to shoot her shot. But you know
like
what?
That's what I'm saying. You gotta like, for advice to him, like he's just gotta start looking for another.
I can't.
That's
not another
90
girl.
Days policy.
Yeah.
90 days.
But is it just them two?
I don't even think
a group of them.
I don't.
No, I think it's a group. Yeah, group. Right?
It sounds like a group, but
they are just sharing the room.
They're sharing the room.
And
she already told, like, it's God. I'm in part of my insecurities, but that is a no.
I mean, like, if there's
to save money, you'd be on one bed.
Yeah, why not? But my thing is,
I'm paying.
I've been in situations and quarters like that where it's like, you save money. But my question is, where are the other girls? And why does she want to share a room with other guys?
Well, one guy, why don't you share with other girls?
With other girls.
That's a good question.
So that's one. But if it's a matter of comfort, then okay, I get you on that. That's the only person you know on this trip.
But at the same time, if you're just going to the trip to sleep, I don't think that'd be a problem. Sleep. Just sleep.
Just to sleep.
It's not like you're staying in the room all day,
Exactly.
Yeah. But in those 8 hours, I mean.
And tequila and all them sitting there.
I'm rolling. But but we can definitely say this relationship might not be as bad because she came and asked.
But see, that's the plot twist.
That might be just a smoking ace, like the deception. It's like put it in your mind so you're not surprised that it happened. It's some mind game, some wicked game, some wicked evil people about
It's like you said yes. Why are you upset now?
But you said yes.
You were
Because
okay
You
with
know we
it.
were drinking.
Because she could have said not anything at all. Not anything.
Yeah, she could have said nothing, and he would never know.
See, that's even worse. That is
actually-
bad
See,
too.
that's what I'm saying. She at least had that conversation. She said, "Hey, this is what's happening. I'm gonna go to Brazil. This guy, we're gonna share a room. Are you okay with that?"
Follow up this person. What happened?
I hope everything goes well with this person, individual. It's only 3 months, so I hope you're not that invested.
Oh,
Like, I know you're
no.
invested, but like, I hope
Emotion.
you guys are in a comfortable place that you guys can talk.
I mean, it's
And
3 months. It's not like technically that's probably what 12 days.
I mean,
Well, yeah. If two people
You saw each other once a week.
if there was,
No.
Like, they have like a week and a half of fully seeing each
Yeah, like that's 12 days of their relationship. Really?
why you keep saying this? That is not nice. Some
What?
people are 3 months in and they seen each other like
Every day?
like
Let's be real.
75
Every day.
out of the 90 days. They're just invested.
Okay, so that's still not 120 days.
Lord, this is
Or,
not
sorry, 90
Walmart,
days.
guys.
This is not 90 days.
This is not Walmart
return
return
policy.
policies where you walk in like it's like. Is there what is the relationship warranty if there was to call like a relationship warranty?
But he's gonna have to go to that line and return it. He's gonna have to
That's
That's
funny.
go back to the line and return.
I mean, no,
it.
okay. I'm saying that as we need to follow up with that because
Yeah.
what happened?
Yeah.
Basically, the scenarios where like even the group would keep it from him. Of
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
Like they'll hide stuff like
Yeah.
they were feeling on each
That's
other,
true.
They were making out.
The mans are looking at you and they're like, "Oh,
Like
that's your girl,
Wow.
or that's the guy."
Look at us being pessimistic here.
Like, and that's the thing. Is like, what happens in this trip stays in this trip.
yo, that is really.
That's actually funny.
And that's what I heard about those guys' trips and girls' trips.
Yeah.
I'm
But
not saying everything happens.
I'm just saying, like,
But-
he should definitely share. He is uncomfortable. Because that's really his question. Like, what does he do about that? Share that you're uncomfortable, man. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't feel comfortable with my girl sleeping in the room with a past crush. Like,
Yeah, that's the key. That's the.
I feel
that's the key
uncomfortable.
part, like,
And then it's the fact that the tack on of we're going to be drinking. Past crush. Those are highlights of the
that's what I'm
conversation.
saying.
It's like,
Past crush
Why?
and drinking.
That's crazy. Did you meet the guy too? Like that's another thing. Is he familiar with the guy? Does he sense some kind of like, yo, this man's definitely gonna like,
Trying to.
break the bro code? Like, yeah.
It's a tough situation,
Right.
My
man.
advice from Don Joe, yeah, you're gonna have to go to that line and start looking.
It hasn't been long enough to really like tell. It's been 12 days. Come on now.
This is the Instagram era too. Like, so you're gonna see See, sometimes people slip up and be sloppy. You see certain stories. You'll be on IG and be like, "Yo, what?"
Going live.
Mm-mm.
That's funny.
That's tough.
Getting found out you were cheating on an IG story is wild. 24 hours. You see a glimpse of it, and you're just like, "What?"
Is that her?
Is that?
And then, yo, someone will send it to you. Yo,
Yeah.
you good, dog? What happened?
What happened?
No
Send
preview
you-
available.
No preview available. And you open that.
Oh,
And you're like, oh, like, I don't even know how, like, how do you even.
No preview available. Who downloaded it? You gotta go through all your content lists. Like, yo, did someone download that story? Like,
Oh, no.
Screen share, screenshot it. That's
screen
funny.
share. Send me the link.
Yo. Okay, I have this. I have this another one here. Well, we're not married yet, but I think people can relate to this.
Okay.
I called my wife by a different name this morning, and now she's upset. How do I reassure her it's just a brain fart? This morning, she served me coffee, and I said, "Thanks, wrong name." She laughed and then looked at me like, why did I call her a random name? I reassured that I don't know anyone by a wrong name.
Why
Any
is it wrong
suggestions will be appreciated.
I mean, we could state the wrong name unless wrong name actually has some
Edit.
Something like, yeah.
depth to it. Like,
edit. He edits him. I'm a moron. So my wife's birth name is fairly ethnic, and it consists of 2 names. Think Billy Bob or Kellyanne or something like that. Yeah. She goes by an Americanized version of just the first part of her name, but I like to occasionally call her by her birth name. Well, this time I said the last part of the 2-part name and could not put the 2 and 2 together. She was effing with me the entire time, and now I feel stressed out and okay. Okay. Now this man said I need to save my marriage quick. But let's play with the fact that someone said the wrong name. Right. Shout out to you, sir.
Funny.
But
give him a hard time.
I don't know. Why y'all think that's okay? That's not okay. It's not okay. Stress a man, stress. Heart attack can happen,
Well, you know what? Why would you feel so guilty though?
Oh, and that's a good thing. That's the real question. That's even more. That's a pickle.
Why are you feeling guilty like that?
Okay.
What did
I do?
Right? No. What did you think that, you've been calling somebody's name at that point?
Oh, Lord God. Okay, so.
What night was it? You're at work.
What do you mean? You didn't even get past work. You're still looking at the
bagel. Hey, Jim. What's the name of the girl, bud? Oh, no, Lord. But yo, okay, so that is tough. Lucky it was like at breakfast. You know what I mean?
Name at the start of the day.
Yeah.
Lucky is breakfast. You could say you watched the show, but like for me, when he said, "I don't know anyone by that name," I thought he was a bald-faced liar. I thought, like, bro, if you you just randomly call a random name,
just out of nowhere, randomly,
and then she's gonna be like,
but it's the part that it came and just rolled off the tongue so nice.
Thank you, thanks, Haley.
He's like, that's not my name.
Thanks, Haley. Haley? Who's Haley? I don't know nobody named Haley. My bad. It's wrong name. Huh?
I don't even know.
CSI, FBI. You're getting screened by Bucko.
Haley's the one who's giving you breakfast, eh? That's what it seems like.
So
time, right? She'll be like, "Oh, so who you were dreaming about?" That's the first one.
I gave you a bowl of fruit. And you called Haley's name?
Yeah.
Maple syrup? And you're just Haley?
Well, you know what? That's probably what happens, especially if that's how you address the person for what they do. Like, most times people would do a wrong name change or a wrong name when it's associated to whatever they're used to by that person.
Oh, Lord.
So,
I was watching, like, you're in school and, like, your teacher hands you something, you're like, "Thanks, Mom."
Right.
The teacher's like, Carl.
I think grade 5 I did that. I was like, "Thanks, Mom." And she's like,
it's like they give you something and it's like, oh.
She didn't even know to respond. She's like, I am not your mother.
I was like a brain fart that day. I was like, what? What did you say?
I remember I called my teacher Hun one time.
Thanks, Hun. Oh, shoot.
Thanks, honey. I was honey. And I was just like, I don't know why I said it.
Because that's your go-to.
But I didn't have a go. I was in grade 6. What go-to did I have? Like,
you may have had a few. You didn't know.
I didn't have no go-to. I didn't know how anything worked then.
Honey.
Like, I was a
teacher.
I remember, you know what's a funny thing? What made me mad? You know, I hate situations like that because it's like, I said it. She knows I said it. And we kept it quiet. But it had to be someone like, "Did you just call her?" Like, I'm like, bro, you blew. Like, just let it. Just let something breathe now. Let things pass now.
They gotta like repeat it all.
They have to repeat. I hate people like that. This made us see.
It's not just repeat and just be like, "Oh my God, did they just say that?" No. Did you? Yeah.
Yeah. It just blow up the whole scene. Like, it could have just subtly it could have went,
Right. No,
it could have went. But yeah.
That's funny.
For the sake of mix up, I would say that I think that is something to just say like, "Hey, sorry, I made that mistake." I think that would just work. Just saying like, hey, I'm sorry for making that mistake. I would assume that would work.
You still may get a little silent treatment, but
You saying you don't know.
it's a little like
It's problematic. Even if you're telling the truth, it's still problematic.
Facts.
I don't know what that name. What?
Right? You just out here saying people's name
I'm
randomly.
just out here saying people, is that how much things been going on? And you just, we're talking about breakfast and you're,
out calling out names.
But I feel like and then you want to, if you ever start saying, you're just being irrational. Oh, irrational. You're calling me a wrong name. Did I call another name while we're doing things?
And then the Jiro's name?
It's like, hey, man. Hey.
That's your see, girlfriend, boyfriend is one thing with it. If it's your wife, husband, it's like that's a whole different like.
No, but people
Another,
but people make mistakes, and that's the thing that like. Sometimes we get into certain situations where I may be dumb by saying this, but some people will be like, I will never mix up a name. I'm like, well, I'm not you. You know what I mean? Like, some people just mess up things.
Yeah.
Yo, I remember one time, I think, I'm not gonna say what the occupation is. Not gonna say where they were working. But we were talking and she's like, oh, that's so funny. Oh, thanks, babe. Oh! She's like, no, she caught herself like 2 seconds and she's like, oh my God. Oh, and she's laughing but I don't know.
Yeah, and it's
Comfort,
hey.
Shit, thanks, babe. I was like,
But harsh reality, maybe you are the husband bae to her. You just don't know. Husband work bae. Work bae and work bae in a yard. Work bae. Y'all take breaks together. 15 together.
Yo, you basically spend your 8 hours with each other, so like.
Basically.
That's cool right there.
Sometimes that's longer than some people's relationship time.
Oh, wow.
Listen, I already said 12 days.
First of all, you gotta come home with traffic 1 hour. It's already.
You're on the road. That's like 10 hours already. Out of the day.
You only see them for like an hour and a half. You
Yeah.
gotta go to bed. Oh, you sleep for 8, and you wake up and you see your work bae. That's message. When you see your work bae, the next.
Your work wife, your work husband, your work partner.
You may wake up and maybe a 1-2 smooch and then you're out, and then it's like you're spending the rest 8 hours. 8 hours sleep, 8 hours at work.
That's why people don't know their kids and they don't know their spouses. Yeah.
Oh Lord, you went there. Oh my God.
Like Rocky's dad, Rocky Johnson, who apparently he discovered he has 5 more siblings.
Yeah, I remember. I heard about that. Yeah.
So Sports Illustrated was like, yeah, they showed all their faces and they're like, yeah. So Dwayne is number 6.
Wow.
And yes, no, but all of them are older.
Okay.
So I think while his dad was touring, because wrestlers like they tour in different cities, he was probably just dropping rod here and elbowing rod here and
Leg drop,
here.
beer leg drops.
Leg drop over here.
Leg drops, frog splashing in your gal. Like, my goodness.
Rocky had the Rock E and was just rocking
Sir,
all across
sir,
Canada.
sir,
Like,
sir,
Rock is wild, man.
sir.
The cool part though,
Forgive us.
No, the cool part is I think one of the daughters called at 18.
Yes.
And he's like, he didn't even say hello. He just hung up the phone. And so 30, she's 30 now, and they called and then they had to cry together. But I didn't hear money exchange. They had to cry together.
No, because I don't think they want. You never know. But they said they don't want money.
Yeah, they just want recognition. They didn't want money. What was the comment before this? Wait, calling the wrong person's name. Okay.
Yeah. I don't even know how that works though. Like when it comes to like
calling somebody by the wrong name.
No, like siblings. Like, can you imagine someone just put, "I am your sister" or "I am your brother"?
Yo,
that's happened.
For me, I learned that from cousins. Korea, Jamaica, but I was using that's your cousin. Oh yeah, this is from this side and this lineage of that. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then it's like, oh no, go talk, and you're like,
I don't know you.
I don't know you for years.
Yeah.
That's how I met one of my cousins from Scarborough. Like my uncle pulled up and said, "Oh yeah, you have a cousin. Here, this is the this is the MSN. Go talk and you know, she's your family." And then that's how I found out. Hey, I remember my message. Hey, Uncle blank said that you're my cousin. Oh, okay, cool. And then just like it was just a weird conversation, but we were cool. It was like it's cool, but it was like it's just I don't know. The world of infidelity, I guess. Or just the like I don't know what you call it. Like
whoa, I wasn't ready for that.
The world of infidelity.
Wow.
Is that what you would call it?
I mean, no.
Or just,
I would say the world of the First Testament.
Or how it was. Or
Honestly, is that worse?
I mean, I don't know if that's
because I mean,
I don't think that's
all
accurate.
the wives and the concubines. Come on now.
Please do not.
They said King Solomon had a good one.
Please do not put my Bible.
First Testament.
Do
not the second. First.
Don't put my Bible.
Gets a bad rep,
do not associate my Bible in this stuff.
Why do people act like kings and kings?
Please.
Why do they act like they have like children? They don't have children on the side. Like they really act like they
do not associate.
I mean, when
Jesus.
it was medieval times, yeah,
like,
they called you the bastard child if your father would not claim you.
They had they had John Starks all over.
Like you know, it's funny. I'm gonna leave that alone. Actually, I'm gonna leave that alone. I had a moment where we were talking about stuff like that. And my friend just ball-faced laughed about the situation, but I'm not gonna put that up.
Wait.
What?
No, it's nothing. It's nothing. But
that could have been a learning experience.
That's what I'm saying.
No, it wasn't like a learning experience.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a learning experience. I didn't know the importance of what a bastard child was, and like what it like. Not important, like, or like. Or what?
Continue.
Like not the importance, but like I didn't know what it meant. Like I didn't know like the term. Like
okay.
I didn't know much about it, right? I'm like, why is it called a bastard? Like I didn't know like what it meant or whatever, right? And I didn't even know if it was a bad thing. I didn't understand if it was a bad thing or not because
I mean it was a label you would get.
Yeah, bastard. Like
it just to say that they don't know who your dad is, or your dad disowned you, like does not claim
But
you.
I thought a bastard meant the child that you
or was out of wedlock.
Out of wedlock.
Specifically.
Out of wedlock, and so if they got married, are you still a bastard child?
If you're a parent and
the parent, yeah.
No. But it was always those three. Like they either disowned you, the person disowned you, left, so now you've been abandoned, or you were just made out of wedlock. It was those three things that would consider you a bastard child.
But yeah, I think you're saying if they married after.
Yeah.
They wouldn't you? No, they wouldn't be a bastard child.
I thought they would still be one.
It's only like like the McDonald's thing. There's a lot of bastards there.
McDonald's.
You know the McDonald's. Okay.
I don't know. I do not know what you're talking about.
No, the one with the woman, right? I'm saying there's
yeah, so that would be.
They called it McDonald's.
No, the situation with the mom with the 8 children.
Oh,
having the one that would be that. It would be a basket case.
Oh Lord.
Unfortunate bastards.
Oh.
Based on those terms.
Based on those terms.
So many unpolitical correct jokes came at the same time. Okay, I'm not gonna do it though. This is terrible. We are terrible people.
I mean, we live in a different era, and English is definitely evolved, and clearly we have changed the way that we say our terms and our connotations and stuff like that. But of that time, that would have been it. Anyone who was born outside of or had a woman who had many children from multiple men, they would be considered bastard children.
So what do you call okay, so what is what would you call a normal child? Just a child?
Yeah, just a child.
Yeah.
So like.
But it's more of the relations of the parents.
Yeah, that's really what it is.
Okay.
It's not on the kid. It's just this is the result of what had happened between your parents. So now this is the outcome. You are this.
The bastard lad.
Yeah.
Like old dirty bastard. Rest in peace. He was a bastard. He even said it's in his name. Like,
yeah.
He's an old dirty bastard.
Yeah, I guess. But I mean,
He just.
I guess we could wrap it up still. If you have any questions, concerns, relationship issues, stuff like that, yeah, definitely. Send it to the vent. We are accepted to all bastards. We appreciate you all.
We love you bastards.
We love all you bastards.
Yeah.
We love all, everybody.
Come vent.
Come vent if you have an issue. There's nothing wrong with being one. We are not in the Middle East, not Middle Age times.
Oh, I was like,
medieval
times.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're saying Middle Age, medieval, or Middle East.
Somewhere in the middle. So if you have any questions, send it to askthevent@gmail.com. We are on IG, Twitter, Facebook. We're also on Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, all your streaming platforms. If we're not, let us know and we will be there. Stay tuned for HanFest. It was announced today that HanFest is back, and maybe, just maybe, we're a part of it somehow. Maybe we are still a part of it. We don't know. Or maybe that'll be announced. But yeah, it's coming soon, so stay tuned to that. Who else? What else has been happening? Oh, you guys want to plug your stuff?
Hey man, I'm just building zero. Not a bastard. At IG, I'm on Twitter. That's DLNIJI.
Oh.
I'm just not yeah, just not, the situation was trying to get married. One of the people that are not bastards. Yeah, be safe out there. Please behave for Carabana. I don't have to say that. I don't have to first shot to mind. Please, settle down. Enjoy your drinks. You know you act a fool when drinking. Maybe it's time to come home. Maybe it's time to rediscover a person that you
once was.
Oh, not only once it was, but a better version of you that you haven't seen yet. Maybe it's time to give that thing up. If you act a whole goddamn fool on that brown, causing all.
And then just bacchanal, yo, straight bacchanal.
Like I was telling me, James D earlier, you don't want to be half naked in a Waffle House, river stomping on someone's head just because Anyways, I'm rambling too much. But anyways,
that just reminded
me. DLNIJIRO.
That reminded me of a fight I seen with these two big women.
Okay, BBWs.
And they were fighting. One was on the sidewalk, and one was in between the sidewalk and the a car, and she fell in between the sidewalk and the car, and the one was on top and was just stepping on her, just jumping, holding onto the car and just jumping, and she's she was it sounded like an air pump, she's pressing, and I'm just these people are crazy. These fight videos are ridiculous. But anyway, Nerzy, what do you have to plug?
Well, I mean, myself. Definitely go follow me on Instagram at TheNerdZ, TheNerdZZZ, and follow my photography page at zzz.studioto. And yeah, you guys should be expecting some pictures from Pride pretty soon. So yeah.
And you can follow me at jhunaville on Instagram, Twitch, Lou Pistols. I have a Nintendo Switch that I signed into, but I don't know if I'm going to be playing that on Twitch. I just have a Switch now, so I can play Smash Bros. And Mario Kart. So if you really want that smoke, give me a week to get my groove in, and then y'all will get cooked. You can follow me on Twitch, Blizzard Boys, Cold Pod out. And more content. More content. I gotta figure some things out, but more content. And yeah. Thank you guys for watching. We are back in one room. How long will this be? You never know. Maybe you'll probably start seeing us visually too. Just maybe. High quality cameras or something. You don't know. But nevertheless, this is the vent. We are out. Peace.